Welcome to Open Legacy Hub. In this video, we will see how easy it is to integrate with your AS400 system using APIs created with Open Legacy Hub. Please note we are already logged into the Hub. For links and other details, please see the description below. In this first step, we will create a module. A module is a component of an API that connects directly to the data source. It comprises one or more assets, a connector, and configuration details. We will use the module later when we create the project. We click on the module icon in the left menu, and then the orange Create Module text at the top of the module summary screen. We are moved to the connector selection page, where we can use filters to find the right connector. In our case, AS400 PCML. We select the connector and name our module. In the code entry window, we enter the relevant connection details: host, user password, and a pointer to the external library. When we click Done, we are moved to the module details page. Assets are the legacy source file metadata in JSON format. They are the smallest functional unit of an API. We click the orange Add Asset text and add the resource to the module. Here, we drag and drop the resource file, but you can also browse your file system for the resources. We name the asset and provide a program path and click the Add Asset button. The Asset Details screen opens and we see the asset fields. We click the Test tab to test the asset. Clicking the orange ellipsis next to the test case name, then Edit, we can provide synthetic test data in the Edit screen, in this case an account number. We then click the Save Case button and then run the test. We see that the test passed. We will now create a new project in the Hub using the module we just created. Note that we can add multiple modules to a project. We click the project icon in the left menu, and then the orange Create New Project button in the top right corner of the project summary screen. We name the project and add the account module we just created. The contract screen opens, and we click on the Create Contract text. The Create Contract selection screen opens, and we select Auto Generate, which will create the contract automatically based on the assets in the project module. When the contract has been created, the method summary screen opens. We click on the method getAccount, and the dynamic flow mapping screen opens. We can see the inputs as they appear in the legacy resource, and clicking on the mapping icon, we can see that all the input fields have been mapped to output fields. We now deploy our project. Here we are deploying locally using a deploy button. Please note that your specific deployment process will depend on the specifics of your project and your Open Legacy Hub account. Deploying a project can take up to a minute, so be patient. This is a complex operation that must containerize the project and wrap it with the necessary definitions and configurations it needs to run. We will now test the API from the browser using OpenAPI. OpenAPI, also known as Swagger, is a standard specification that allows us to interact with a properly defined service and test it. After we open a browser window to OpenAPI, we must provide authorization. We use an API key that is available under your Open Legacy Hub profile dropdown. We copy the Runtime API key and post it in the OpenAPI authorization dialog box. Then we select the getAccount API and click the Try It Out button. We enter the input account number and click Execute. The system returns the response. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please contact us at Open Legacy.